Hey, Positive Pathers, Keenan here this week, the top of the week, and I wanted to kick this off with another book recommendation. As you know, Positive Path is partnered with Audible. You can check out the link here in the top of this post and click on that and get the free first Audible, your free first Audible download is on us, okay? Free of charge. We partnered with Audible. It supports Positive Path. It's a win-win for everybody involved. We've done a couple of posts about these over the course of the last couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm starting to do it at the beginning of each week. You know, you guys know I go live twice a week. I'm usually doing a book recommendation a week for all of our community at the beginning of each week. So that's what we're all about. In case you haven't heard about it, you can check it out here. You'll be able to see it on our YouTube as well. The link should be in there as well, or on our Facebook page. That it'll also be in the same link. So today I'm talking to you about, and this is Positive Path's book recommendation for this week. It's called E Squared, as in like squared from math class. So the cover looks like E2, but it's E Squared, right? And it's by an author named Pam Grout. The title of it is 9 Do-It-Yourself Energy Experiments That Prove Your Thoughts Create Your Reality. So why, I know some of you out there might be like, okay, it's a little woo-woo, Keenan. I'm not really, totally get it. I was there for a long time. All of this was new to me up until just a few years ago. But I've got to say, I began, in about 2015 or so, began learning a little bit more about this and started to apply like baby step things. And I've noticed changes take place in my life. Small little things, like this is probably going to sound corny to some of you guys, but I swear, if you guys ever are in need of a good parking spot, you're gonna want to like be in my car, because I drive all day long all over Southern California. Full-time single dad, running a business, all kinds of other stuff. Busy, like I'm sure all of you guys are out there. I drive all the time, which means I park all the time. So I have beat this theory, this experiment to death, and I'm telling you, I didn't change anything about it except for this one little practice. She talks about it in here, and she actually just references it in the intro of the book about parking spaces, which I thought was hilarious. So I guess that's a thing. I didn't know that. But from little things like that all the way up to me sitting here on this live in front of you, I didn't think I'd ever have a wellness community that I get to talk to and engage with and teach, and also learn so much from you guys when you interact from us, the questions we get, the clients we've had in the past that have now become, friends, and watch them transform their lives. So this is something that there's like a real deal to this. So I actually had a really close friend of mine, give a little shout out, Miss Laura Beer, he suggested this book, that I read this book. And I was like, okay, it was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, sure. So I got it really quick, totally checked it out, and began reading it. I've never done a book recommendation prior to finishing it, so I want to be full disclosure and honest about it. I'm still working my way through it. But guys, unless she just bombs the last part of it or whatever, the second half, check it out. It's totally worth it. It's a free download. Go get it. If you haven't taken advantage on one of our past books, you can go back, scroll through, either whether you find us on YouTube or on Facebook, go back through there and check it out. Find a book that resonates with you. But this is a #1 New York Times bestseller. Like many of the books that I put on here, that's not nothing to shake a stick at. These are people that have done their research, that have walked a journey, their path, if you will, before ever writing this book. So they've kind of learned from experience, from maybe the school of hard knocks, from things that you can learn only by living and by doing, which I have a lot of respect for, because it's the real deal. They know what they're talking about. Check this book out. It's by, again, Pam Grout is the author. E Squared, fantastic. You can get it with your free Audible download. The link's up there. It's like I said, Positive Path. We've partnered with them. Check it out. Wellness for your mind. It all starts up here, guys. It totally does. Trust me. I'm not telling you anything that I haven't applied to myself, and it's the proof's in the pudding. Like it's a real thing. You can be in great shape physically. You can eat all the cleanest nutrition. You can have the most chemical-free home. But if your mind's not right, if your thoughts are constantly sabotaging you and having you go left when you're trying to go right, or whatever, you're trying to move forward and you keep falling back, that starts with a thought, and this book really drives that home, and in a way that's pretty fun. Like, you get to do some experiments, which is not normally, honestly, like my MO. Like, I don't want to sit there and like have to do a bunch of homework out of this, but it's actually really fun. So again, still working my way through it myself, but it's so far amazing. So check it out, and it's free. So if you don't like it, then I don't know, like, sell it to your friend for $5 and make $5. That's like your first lesson in entrepreneurship, I guess. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Love engaging with our community. If you have any questions for us, you know where to find us. Comments below. Facebook, feel free to engage with us and check us out on YouTube. Always go to our website, positivepathlife.com. Click on the Contact Us tab. We're happy to engage with you then. Myself or one of our other coaches will call you, or message you back and get, engage with you, answer any questions you might have. If you're ready to get started with chemical-free home, or losing some weight, or clean nutrition for you and your family, how to eat and shop properly and still also affordably, any of those things, you know where to go. $99 wellness assessment. Get you lined up. It's an hour free. It's an hour coaching call for $99, and we get you set up on that. We also point you in a direction of products that you can use to make this a permanent change in your life. So it's not just like some crash diet or just some like little fluke thing, but you're actually making a lasting change over the course of your life and your family's life. So those are all the ways you can get a hold of us. We really thank you for all of you who have engaged so far, and everybody else just kind of watching right now. Totally appreciate you checking us out, and sending you guys a lot of love and light, and a good rest of the week. And we'll check you out a little bit later this week. I'll be coming to you live from Virginia. I'm gonna go see some family and my dear sweet grandma. So maybe I'll put her on there, even though she's probably gonna trip out if I put a phone in her face. We'll find out. All right, guys, thanks for checking us out. Grab that book. Bye.